Everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. I find myself with about 35 minutes before I have to cook dinner. Lunch. So I figured I would do a short little Terra Invicta episode because I'm loving this game right now. So, things are going pretty well. The problems that we have are that the aliens have a pretty heavy presence in the asteroid belt, the Jovian system. Jupiter is called the Jovian system. Saturn? What's the name of the Saturn, like, planetary system with its moons and stuff? Also, are Saturn's rings moons? Are they technically moons, or do moons have to be, like, dominant in their orbit, like planets do? Like how, you know, none of these are planets because they're not dominant in their orbit like these guys are. Although I say these guys are, Eros is kind of messing with Earth and Mars's dominance here a bit. Anyway, let me look it up. Saturn planetary system. God, I spelled that so badly wrong. Saturn. Put the A in Saturn. Planetary is not spelled paleotary. Saturn's planetary system. Dazzling display of icy rings. What is the system of Saturn? It doesn't seem to have an immediate name. Maybe someone will know in the chat. Saturnian is the adjective. Interesting. Anyway, so the next steps, like, we're holding Earth right now. Whether we'll be able to hold Earth when they send response fleets, I don't know. But the problem, one of the problems that we have right now, and we have several, trust me. Oh, Jesus, our income's negative again. Oh, I have to keep selling missiles and I don't like it. We have to go even harder on getting money out of nations, I think. So we have several problems. Short-term problem, the aliens could at any moment dispatch a gigantic fleet and come and crush me. They don't appear to be rallying to do so, though. Like, if we look at their ships, they aren't assembling these guys. They're spread out. So that's good. That implies that I have a little bit of time before a big death ball is going to come at me. As long as we keep track. They've built another 1,000 fleet power in the last month and a half, though. That's pretty bad. But yeah, as long as we keep track of the, when they're forming a death fleet, then we're in good shape. Second problem. We have all of these mines, okay? And now look at the size of this scroll bar. Okay, the aliens actually have less. That's good to know. That is not what I expected. Okay, so we might be out-mining the aliens. Now the problem is that it's possible that an alien mining complex is better than one of my mining complexes. That would not surprise me. But yeah, they have all these mining complexes out there in the world. And they do have some around Saturn. Big water one on Saturn, Neptune, so on. Now, if we look at the inner system asteroids, they don't have any in the inner... Oh, sorry, inner system asteroids is just like Eros, basically. Inner asteroid belt, they have 2. Middle asteroid belt, they have 2. Outer asteroid belt, they have 2. Now, to be clear, outer asteroid belt is still in the asteroid belt, right? It's not like these asteroids all the way out here. I think. Is there... What would I select for that? Centaurs and Trojans, I guess. That's a cool name. Anyway, so they have, what did we establish? 3 mines and 3 stations in the asteroid belt, 1 in each section. So it would be advantageous for us, very advantageous, if we could clear the belt. And then the Jovian system. Why do we want to do that? Well, 2 main reasons. Number 1, I don't want them to have places that they can refuel this close to the inner solar system. If they have to go all the way out to, like, Uranus, or even better, all the way out to Haumea, I think that's how you'd say that, then we get much more warning when they're coming in. Right now, they could go from one of their asteroid belt places to Mars before I could get there, I think, almost certainly. And they can attack us on Earth, go away, refuel, and come back very, very quickly, which is obviously bad. Second reason, we need to begin mining more things. We need our mineral production to be faster than theirs. Because if our mineral production is faster than theirs, we will win the war of attrition, right? Because one of the things that we've established, you know, I haven't been meticulously reading all of the tech things out, so you may not know this, but they have a wormhole. That's how they're getting access to the system. And the wormhole is somewhere out here, way in the solar system. And I mean, it would make sense for it to be here, right? The aliens can only put incredibly small amounts of material through the wormhole, meaning they have to mine stuff locally. Meaning, if we can control more than 50% of the active mines in the system, assuming we get equivalent bang for our buck with, you know, minerals into firepower, then we'll win. That's the long and the short of it. So we need to secure more mining. And I don't... So in order to do that, what do I need? I need a ship which can go anywhere in the belt. I need a drive that can go anywhere in the belt, basically. So if we look at what drives we have available, like if we were trying to build a plasma dreadnought to explore the belt, what would that look like? Well, we'd need to be able to transfer... I guess we wouldn't need to transfer from Earth to the belt, technically. We could go via Mars if we were really, you know, trying to push it. So we could go from Mars, so to the inner asteroid belt. We want to go to this high orbit. So we could do it right now. It would take 12 weeks, though, and use all of our Delta V. We have to be able to make a two-way trip. And we need some Delta V for actual combat when we arrive, because we need to be able to destroy the alien stations. Whether we could actually destroy the alien station, I have no idea. You know, these things... How beefy are they according to their fleet power? In the inner asteroid belt, Diamond Star Station claims to have 11,000 fleet power. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battle stations. So what would we do to attack this? We would go to 1,000 kilometers away from it, halt, and then hit it with plasma until it died, however long that took. That won't work, now I think about it, because you can't damage the armor on these things. Damn. So we go to 1,000, we launch a full wave of torpedoes, and we just see if it breaks through, basically. That would be the play, I think. So that's obviously, you know, challenging. But step one, we got to get there. So let's say, I mean, we really want to be able to get to the whole belt as well. I don't want to just get to the inner asteroid belt. So let's say I want to go to the outer asteroid belt. This place that has the Roaring Singularity Station. Okay, so we can do it. It's just that it takes a crazy amount of time. What if I had 100 Delta V? It doesn't really change how fast I can get there at all. It's just the actual acceleration that is going to be important, because we were already getting there. But if I wanted to get there with using like 40 Delta V, at this speed it takes 34 weeks. What if I can do it at 150 milli-Gs? It still takes a freaking long time. 500 milli-Gs. Still takes a year to get there. A G. Still a long time. 2 Gs. Jesus, it takes a long time to get there, however we do it. Pretty much. Okay, so we need a dramatically better engine, is what I'm learning. Because we cannot put an engine on this thing that gives it that much Delta V. Cruise acceleration is still being measured in milli-Gs here. Now, what about if we were using... So what do we need? We need thrust. I don't quite know how this rating works. It's something about the ratio at which it converts combat thrust to cruise thrust. But let's just do a quick experiment. So this obviously has way lower thrust. So this gives us like nothing. This thing seems kind of useless actually. I guess I haven't deleted it because it just uses hydrogen. This thing gives a lot of thrust, but you can only have one. So that's you know, fundamentally too slow. This, I mean, likewise, the cruise acceleration is, we're not close to where we need it to be. Now that's getting closer, But this numbers in the 70 weeks range are completely unacceptable. None of these are even close to being fast enough. So we need new drives. So the focus is twofold. Number one, I continue to invest in improving our mining on Mercury, because I don't think they're going to go for Mercury. Maybe this is bold of me to assume, but I don't think they're going to go for Mercury. I think they're going to go for something further out, like Mars or Earth. And then secondly, maybe I should secure Eros, actually. And there is some mining there. Okay, sorry, let me start again. So, we have some objectives. Number one, we need to research better drives such that we can go on the offensive. Number two, we need to improve... It's a very funny shape, Eros, isn't it? Number two, we need to invest in more mining infrastructure on Mercury. It's very expensive, but it will pay dividends. Number three, we could consider securing some of these inner system asteroids. Because we should be able to go to these, right? Like if I wanted to go to Eros with the Earth Defense Fleet, and we would not need to send the whole fleet. It's an inner system asteroid. There's actually quite a few. I wanted to go to Eros. I could be there in... I actually couldn't get there. Are you guys full on Delta V? That's not how much Delta V you're meant to have. I guess they're in repair right now. Are you repairing right now? Why do you have so little Delta V? 20 to 30? What are you talking about? That's not right. Who's someone damaged? 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Okay, the monitors are in here. Why are the monitors in here? I haven't loaded the wrong save, have I? I probably just put the monitors in there by mistake. Split out the monitors. We should also probably have some marines so that when we do go to these places, we can yoink the site. Now, the other question is, how much is 5 noble metals? I can't really remember because I don't have a comparison. So, for example, oh, and there's also Exodus things on Mars. I should really take those yesterday. By yesterday, I mean a long time ago. But so there's 3 noble metals on this base. What are we actually turning that into in terms of noble metal income? 3. Okay, right. It's actually including the bonus from the fact that it's got a big mining complex. Okay, there we go. This is a 1.6. So find me a... excuse me. Find me a Martian place that actually has like 3. So maybe this one? 16 is being turned into 17? How does that work? Oh no, sorry. This is the real incomes, which is after, you know, a bunch of upkeep. Okay. So I don't think there's any way I can actually see how much... Is that right? Like, I can't see... Maybe if I... Hang on, if I shut this down. No, it's still saying there's 18 here, and we're making... Maybe that is after the bonuses, because this is getting 18.6. It's tough to say. Like, sorry, I don't think I've been very clear about what I'm trying to work out here. So, I can see various places with prospecting. Maybe they'll show up correctly in prospecting. Yeah, okay, so Noble Base, it says it has 25 in prospecting. But then if I actually look at Noble Base... Which of these is Noble Base? This one, okay. Okay, so we're turning 25 into 90. We can 4x the quantity that is listed on a location. Meaning that if we take somewhere here that says it has 6 noble metals, for example, we'll be able to turn that into 30. Or, you know, whatever. 28, because of the 0.6. Okay, so, step 1. Investigate these places around Mars. It's definitely time for humanity to unite under one banner. You have 14 to 16... Yeah, all factions Mars. This is a fine way of looking at it. Oh, right, yeah, and there's Phobos as well, which we might want to take for the water and stuff, but anyway. So you have very minimal defenses, a marine platoon barracks and stuff. You, likewise, pretty minimal defenses. And there's Deimos as well. Okay, so we should take these. What do we need to take them? probably not many ships, but we don't have a marine ship right now, and I would like to take them. Well, would I? No, it would be fine to destroy them, actually. So, to destroy them, I need to check. Can my plasma bombard through atmosphere? No. Can my Athenas? No. Can these? They can, but not through atmosphere. Can this? Not through atmosphere. Not through atmosphere. Can anything I have bombard through atmosphere? One of these? No. One of these? Not through atmosphere. Okay, I have no ability to bombard. So we do have to take it with Marines. Now, I think you can send Marines at it, even when it has point defense active. I guess you come in at a, you know, a low angle or whatever. So we need a Marines ship. And it would seem a waste. Well, no. We'll just do a small... We'll just do a really small Marine ship. So how much Marine strength do we need? Like, they want 15, so let's make it, I don't know, 60 or something. So design a ship class. And I think we should make it like, yeah, a little escort or something. Something that's real cheap. Escort has 2 ult slots. This has 2. We got to frigate, we get to 4. But no, let's keep it nice and small. Give it a... Maybe we can actually give it this. Doesn't need the acceleration. Hardly needs any acceleration at all. Shouldn't need any armor. Sure, give it a fusion tomahawk. And I am going to give it enough propellant to get to Earth, even if slowly. And then, sure, give it even a crappy battery. Cheap radiator, although one that gives low weight. Using a microscopic amount of this. Low weight just so I have to spend less on fuel. Don't need these anymore. This now has a assault value of 16. So yeah, no, we don't need much cruise delta V, honestly. Because I'm just going to use this around Mars, basically. Now, hull weapons and stuff, I think it really doesn't need any. So I think this is fine. So it's super, super cheap. Putting the extra delta V on actually costs very little. So I should make sure, for example, can we go from Mars to Eros? With this? Yes, but it'll take a very long time. What if I bump up the things a little? The cost is still really cheap. So now we can do it in what? Sorry, arrival date. Do it in 32 weeks? That's still a really long time. Okay, we're not going to do that. That's I'm not going to wait 32 weeks for an attack on Eros to land. That's just too long. So what you do need to be able to do though is to like land on Mars. So from Mars orbit to Mars. I don't know if that's a thing. Let's save it like this with insanely low cruise delta V. I think I can check. Yeah, there we go. We only need 300 milli-Gs to actually land here. That should be fine. Now, construct me some of those escorts in Mars orbit. I have one. I can't because it's the surface acceleration, not the delta V that you need. But I can build it on the... here. Cool. So build one of them. We'll see if one's enough. If it's not, I'll build another. Cool. Okay, so that's Mars. Now, I don't want to invest in Mercury. I need a little bit more stuff. Lost control point in Brazil. Darn it. We'll take that back. That's fine. And then, of course, we are expanding the African Union. Did lose a point to the servants, but we will take that back shortly. Expanding the African Union, trying to get this place sorted. It's you know, it's not loving life right now, but hopefully we'll be able to get it back under control. We do need more mission control because once we start really expanding, we'll do that. So I think getting some built out over in our developing countries will be good. Why is your science dropped so much? Don't know. We might also want to get the Caliphate going so we can try and unite up this area. There's a bunch of mission control that the Resistance have built that I would like to take. Okay, Valerie, you can now purge that point off them. I would like to take this. I mean, maybe I should stop trying to hold on to Brazil. The thing is, I've stabilized it, so it feels annoying to let it go. But the other thing I'm going to do is we don't need an Earth military anymore. I don't think. So that's not nearly as important. And now, temporarily, I'm going to massively dedicate stuff towards funding. It's really important that we get this damn funding situation under control. So we're going to do things like this. Already doing it here. I need to still grow the Indian economy. Yeah, we'll do that. Because there's a massive black hole in our finances that we need to fill. Limit the damage of the fires. And we're losing 200 a day. It's not good. Somalia took control of the African Union. How did that happen? They declared independence. Are they technically a breakaway still? Yes. Interesting. Surely I should get an option to declare war on them. Weird. I don't appear to. Well, we can declare on them this turn. So, you guys deploy up here. America is spending quite a lot of its investment points on maintaining these armies, by the way, but as is their lot. Bushfires, we'll see what we can do. It occurred to me that I requested yesterday they remove the delay on things like clicking armies arriving. And I did get a response from a dev telling me how to add it to the config file in a way that will change it. Let me see if it worked. Hey, I've lowered the delay from 0.5 seconds to 0.1 seconds. Nice. Hey, Somalia. Welcome back to the fold. None of that, you geezers. There's Z-Pinch Fusion. Nice. Triton Pulse Drive might be the thing that takes us to the stars. Antimatter Beam, go back to doing that now, yeah. Now you two deploy to Mogadishu. I assume that's what they've called this region. We have purged the servants in the African Union. Good. Need to lock that back down. Damn, I don't want to hurt the democracy score in India. We're working on it, but I think we got to. Battleship strike low Earth orbit. Launch to EDF. Good stuff. Join EDF. EDF can resupply. When you join a fleet, it shouldn't scroll to it, in my opinion. Alpha 106, you're the... I should rename them so that I know that they're not a problem. You are the monitors. Less cool name than the Earth Defense Force, but that's what you get for being outdated ships. Okay, Valerie, I need you to lock down the African Union, please. And yeah, we do need to keep on the unrest lowering, because especially as we start to conquer places. There's the Triton Pulse Drive. Okay, let's check it out. Oh no, we can do it after Industrial Atomic Assemblers, that's fine. All coming home to roost. I shouldn't have repeated that, actually. Let's not do that. More econ investment, which will help us salvage Africa. Alright, where is it? So there's the Dusty Plasma Drive, which seems really bad, except that it has crazy exhaust velocity. So I think I will actually get this real quick. It's only 5,000. I want to experiment with that. The problem is actually... Yeah, that won't really help, will it? Because my problem is not lack of Delta V. Well, it's hard to tell whether the problem... God, they've already stolen my Z-Pinch reactor. It's hard to tell whether the problem is Delta V or combat acceleration, because if we had better Delta V, we'd be able to move around faster. Yeah, all the way down to insurgency is pretty good. We're not at war anymore. Deploy everyone. Who should we be going after next? Well, let's keep them, when in doubt, keep them under the space defenses. Sounds good. Fighter 2 is getting reinforced. Yeah, I should finish reinforcing my my Earth stations as well. Sorry, not the Resistance. Us. Yeah, I should really. Oh, we have a lunar station. I kind of forgot this existed. It has a lot of thistles. I could do with more thistles. Yeah, okay. Upgrade this. We should, yeah, this is a good moment to just, like, overview everything I have right now. So we have a Ceres station, giving us a bunch of water. Sure. Upgrade this, too. And give it some better defenses. Everywhere else fully upgraded? Yes. So, you need another ag complex, ideally. And turns out we don't need this many spaceworks. To do that, give me a fusion reaction farm here instead. Or here instead. Should be enough. Yes. But yeah, turns out we don't need this many spaceworks, but I'm going to keep this one because it's well defended. Now you are well defended. You are not, and you are important. Oh, and you could do with a mining complex. Okay, so we need to save up a crazy amount to start mining this stuff properly. And also, before we do that, let's do this and this. And then we should have plenty of power for our future shenanigans. Okay, so we need thousands of metal to invest in that. Oh, that's so much better. Okay, we can keep federating with people. We'll be able to do some unification plays soon as well. Ethiopia would like you to make sure... Oops, sorry. Would like you to make sure you are allied to everyone you should be. Yes. Rival to everyone you should be. Yes, seems so. Good. Very good. Yeah, GDP still, you know, god-awful. But we're dragging its cohesion up. It's actually going to trend all the way back down. Okay, I'm not really sure what happened there. Lost control point in Lower Guinea. Where is Lower Guinea? It's the initiative? It's Botswana. Where's Lower Guinea? I'm probably being dumb. Here it is, yeah. There we go. Mars orbit. So, are you able to assault Habs? Yes, and you have a good chance of succeeding. Okay, go for it. Failed to purge Brazil. We should kick them out so that they can't take Brazil from us. I mean, is it worth holding Brazil right now? It's probably actually not worth holding Brazil, and it's weakening our ability to hold other places. I'm tempted to abandon it. Why would we not abandon it? It's got some decent cohesion. It gives us access to places in South America, but they shouldn't be able to land armies, hopefully. So I am actually going to abandon Brazil, which solves our over-the-cap problem. And I had someone do something again. Yeah, Valerie, don't guard here again. That's not what's most useful right now. We have some unknown people. I don't think that's where we can best use your skills. Instead, I need you to purge these guys from Middle Guinea, and then we'll start looking into going after these guys. Aha! You are a good target right now, Upper Guinea, because you used to be allied to nuclear powers. But after the servants have stolen you, you're not anymore. Okay, Dusty Plasma done, and we will look into that. But right now, we've got antimatter fission drive. It's good exhaust velocity. 3F antimatter per tank is, you know, I don't know how much that is still. Then there's the Helion reflex drive, which has a big number here. And the Taurus drive, which has, again, some big numbers. Low thrust. There was a high thrust though, wasn't there? Minimag Orion drive. There was higher thrust than this. So that's 600, but again, really low thrust. Higher. I mean, let's see what happens. I mean, we should... Yeah, okay. Stop messing around. I'm going to invent all of them because I want to... It's a learning exercise, even if it's not efficient to invent all of them. So I am going to keep doing that. I could also send my Marines home. I think I am actually going to do that. We failed. Damn. You guys can just repair then, and then we'll just try again. Yeah, you two go home. And I'm going to send all but 2 of the American armies home just to help the American... left all home. Just to help the American investment point situation. We only need 2 armies to take these guys over, one per month. Sabotaging centers in the... Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to sell more exotics. I know, it's terrible, but I feel like exotics are actually what we're least short on right now. Maybe that will... yeah, okay, it's just occurred to me that will probably never be the case again, because we're not going to be able to fight the aliens except when we're fighting them in a huge, big, you know, clump anymore. But we need the money. I'm focusing on stuff. So pinch fusion 2. Yeah, so war with Upper Guinea is still safe. So let's do that. Everyone can join. Repeat and continue, but then actually pause. Deploy all these armies. Might as well take the African army with us. Abductions in Belfast. Okay, that's really good. I mean, it's not, but it's good that we've spotted him. Because with any luck... Nice. With any luck, that means we will be able to take out this alien. Oh, and it's probably one of the last aliens on Earth. But I've got to end the episode. I know it's a shorter one today. There will be another one. Not today, but, you know, later. Thanks for watching. See you next time.